just love this idea of kind of playing and kind of free forming. I want to dig into some of your thinking around this, sort of the creative exploration and how this sort of flows in to what we're talking about here, setting goals and living ultimately life on our terms.
Yeah, it does connect back to being curious. Our sense of play is something we're actually born with. This is how most children learn, by playing with things, by creating stories, by having those different scenarios, by pushing buttons and seeing what happens, and taking those mini risks every day just to learn really how the world works and how they can relate to it. And somehow, mostly through traditional schooling and because of the expectations we have from our society to be perceived as someone who knows what they're doing, we tend to be paid level of expertise and the answers that we can provide and not necessarily the questions that we can ask. So because of that, as adults, we tend to make less and less room for play. And we tend to try to go for what we think is the most efficient way of learning. So we try to read all of the books and we take notes and we try to cram information in our minds. And those ways of learning are not necessarily bad, in the sense that sometimes reading a good book, listening to a good podcast, taking some notes, like that's also a good way to learn. But it is very unfortunate that this has, for lots of adults, completely replaced play as a way of learning and growing. So this is something I really encourage people to do. And experimentation is actually a very nice, semi-structured way to re-inject a bit more play in the way we navigate the world and the way we navigate challenges. It is really about trying something and seeing what happens, which is a big part of play. Just try it out, see what happens. And a lot of adults could really benefit from re-injecting a little bit of that mindset in their daily life and work.